Hey everyone, yeah, it's kind of been a while. So I think the last video I posted, I said how I was going to, you know, start making videos and do all this stuff and, kind of get my things in order and get everything done. Yeah, that didn't really work out. Sometimes life happens, sometimes, you're just lazy and you procrastinate and you don't do what you're supposed to do. So this is another video where I'm saying I'm going to try and start and change that. For me, it's really hard to get an idea and go with it. If I'm in a group of people and somebody depends on me, that's one thing. If it's just me by myself, and even if people are encouraging me, I tend to, put everything aside and not set aside time to do what I need to do. It's not like making videos is hard. It's not like, doing this is a difficult task, but staying on a kind of schedule, for me is, it's never been easy. So I decided to make a change, and since I'm kind of a fat, lazy bastard, and I like, tech stuff and technology, this is stupid. I decided to buy the Epic Win app. It's $3, and it kind of makes productivity an RPG. And it's kind of pointless. It's kind of stupid. It's easy to cheat at. But I would only be cheating myself if I, cheated and gave myself points for, completing tasks that I didn't complete. So I'm actually going to try and do it. And I sat down this morning and I decided, what I wanted, short-term, long-term, daily tasks and monthly tasks, and even stupid stuff, and things like get a haircut, and little reminder things. Those are worth a small amount of points. The rest of it, some of the stuff's worth a lot of points. Daily, I want to start riding my bike and tracking mileage for that, and and that's in a goal to get into shape and kind of be more active with any kind of exercise, because I haven't for years. And I'm not entirely out of shape, but I'm not in shape by any standards. So that's one of them. The other one, like work-related things, it's like I want to get everything I need to get done at work every day. And that's, again, not hard, but at the same time, it'll keep me on point. Long-term goals, I want to lose ultimately 30 pounds. With that, I also want to quit smoking, which, it's going to be harder than it looks. But, in fact, my cigarette went out, so I'm pausing this video. But, I also want to set aside time in my day to spend time with my family. And, I mean, we do stuff. I'm not just neglectful, but I mean, like, actual family time. Play a board game, play a video game, and watch a movie, but make that time. I also want to get back into writing. I used to write every day, and now I don't. And between my blog and, I have a handwritten journal, I want to do that. I want to do that every day. So, I'm going to try that. And I'm going to try, this one's going to be tough. And again, it's not because it's hard, it's not because it's difficult, it's just because of the kind of person I am. I'm going to try to make a video every day, you know, and some days it's going to be really crappy. Some days I'm not going to have anything to say, you know. I like to review stuff, but, you know, you need money to review stuff. Little segue, that's another goal, you know, kind of get to the point where at least once a month I can just kind of buy something for me and not have to worry about the bills, because the bills are under control. You know, I want to get, you know, my credit debt down, possibly just gone. You know, so it's all these little things. It's all these little things. And, you know, I got to keep up with it, and it's going to be tough. And, you know, but I want to take, you know, like 5 pictures every day and put them online. And, you know, hey, I take a bunch of pictures, but they never make it on my computer. They just sit on my camera, and, you know, I don't upload them or share them or whatever. So I want to do that every day. And if I can get into a rhythm with that, and if I can, you know, maintain that, and you know, keep these goals going, I think I'll kind of, you know, be more of the person I want to be. You know, I don't want to say that in 5 years or 2 years or 3 years or whatever that I'm going to write a novel, or I'm going to make a movie, or I'm going to be a hit on YouTube, or, you know, but if I can say that, you know, I do write every day, and I do set aside time for reading every day, and I commit myself more to my family, and, you know, I actively try. If I can honestly say that I actively try, then I'll be more than content. You know, I'll be happy. You know, ultimately, you know, I want to do something. I want to make something. I want to make people laugh, or make people think, or, you know, anything more than kind of what I'm doing now, which is, you know, every once in a while posting a video, or, you know, whatever. It's just, it's like, life kind of sucks when you get into, and don't get me wrong, I don't hate my job. I actually kind of like my job, and I find a certain satisfaction in my job. But life kind of sucks when every single day you wake up, you go to work, you come home, and you know that you have to work the next day, so you just panic because you don't have enough time to do anything. But you do have time to do something. You just make yourself think that you don't, so you don't sit down and you don't do anything, you know? Me, I go on the computer, I, you know, play some video games, you know, and I'll go to bed at like 10:30 because I want to, you know, get enough sleep. And I don't even need that much sleep, but it's just, it's in my head that I need that. So, you know, and I'm not unhappy now, and I'm not depressed or anything, but there's definitely a lot I'd like to change, and there's definitely a lot that I think I can change, and it's not even going to be a big deal. You know, and anybody watching this that doesn't know me, or, you know, even if you do know me, you're going to be like, you know, what's the big deal, blah, blah, you know. For me, and this has always been this way, this kind of stuff is tough. You know, some of the harder stuff is easy, but the easier stuff for me is hard. It's just trying to get motivated and do anything. You know, so, yeah. So this is my, you know, declaration that I am going to try and change. And if I don't, then you'll know it, and I'll know it, and the world won't change, and, you know, and nothing will happen, but it'll be disappointing. And I need something. You know, I have a lot. I love it. I'm very grateful for it. But I need something, and I need to kind of be proud of myself again, you know. So this sounds, like I said, this sounds really whiny, and this sounds really, self-indulgent, and, all that stuff, and I'm kind of an asshole, and I'm kind of a tool, but, as part of my goal, I'm making this video, and because that's what was on my mind today, this is what my video is about. So if you don't want to continue watching or reading or whatever, that's fine. And I'm not going to do this every day. I'm not going to talk about, well, I did this goal and I did that goal. This is just kind of across the board getting me to acknowledge it. So, that said, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.